AP Human Geography Unit 6 is called Cities and Urban Land Use Patterns and Processes. This unit explains how cities grow, why they are located where they are, how people use space inside cities, and the challenges cities face today. Since more than half of the world's people now live in urban areas, understanding cities is a major part of human geography. Cities are places where culture, economics, politics, transportation, and population patterns all come together. A key term is urbanization, which means the growth of cities and the movement of people from rural areas into urban areas. A rural area is countryside with lower population density, while an urban area has higher population density and more built structures. In many countries, urbanization increased during the Industrial Revolution, when factories created jobs that pulled workers into cities. This process is called a pull factor. In many developing countries today, people also move to cities because rural poverty, conflict, or lack of farmland pushes them away. That is called a push factor. Geographers study where cities are located using site and situation. Site means the physical characteristics of a place, such as rivers, flat land, natural harbors, or resources. For example, many cities grew near rivers because rivers provided water and transportation. Situation means a city's relative location compared to other places. A city located at a crossroads near trade routes or close to other major cities may grow because of its situation. One important theory in Unit 6 is central place theory, developed by Walter Christaller. This model explains how cities and towns serve surrounding areas by providing goods and services. A market area is the region served by a city. Small towns provide everyday items like groceries, while larger cities offer specialized goods like hospitals, airports, or universities. According to the theory, settlements form a hierarchy: hamlets, villages, towns, cities, and large metropolitan areas. Even though real life is messier than the model, it helps explain why larger cities are fewer and farther apart. Cities can also be ranked by importance. A primate city is a country's largest city that is much larger than the second largest city and often dominates politics, culture, and economics. Bangkok and Paris are classic examples. A rank size rule suggests that in some countries, the second largest city is about half the size of the largest. The third largest is one-third. Urban geography also studies land use inside cities. One early model is the concentric zone model created by Ernest Burgess. It suggests cities grow outward in rings, a central business district in the middle, then older housing, working class housing, and suburbs. The central business district, CBD, is the downtown core where offices, shops, and government buildings cluster. Another model is the sector model, developed by Homer Hoyt. It shows that cities grow in wedges or sectors along transportation routes, such as railroads or highways. Wealthy housing may expand outward in one direction, while industry grows in another. The multiple nuclei model by Chauncey Harris and Edward Ullman argues that cities develop several centers instead of one. For example, a city may have an airport district, shopping district, university district, and business center. This model fits many modern metropolitan areas. In many Latin American cities, geographers use the Latin American city model. This often includes a strong downtown core, a commercial spine, wealthy neighborhoods, middle-class areas, and peripheral squatter settlements. In many African and Southeast Asian cities, colonial history often shaped land use patterns with European-style districts next to informal settlements. Modern cities often spread outward through suburbanization, the movement of people and businesses from city centers to suburbs. Suburbs are lower-density residential communities outside the core city. In the United States after World War II, highways, automobiles, and affordable housing encouraged suburban growth. Later, edge cities developed large suburban centers with offices, shopping, and entertainment. Examples include places outside Washington, D.C. or Los Angeles. Another pattern is exurbanization, where people move even farther out to low-density communities beyond suburbs. A related concept is urban sprawl, the uncontrolled spread of low-density development across large areas. Sprawl can create traffic congestion, loss of farmland, pollution, and dependence on cars. Some cities experience gentrification when wealthier residents move into older urban neighborhoods, renovating buildings. While neighborhoods may improve physically, lower-income residents may be priced out and displaced. This creates debates about equity and housing access. Urban areas also face social and environmental challenges. Redlining was a discriminatory practice where banks denied loans to minority neighborhoods, causing long-term inequality. Segregation means groups living separately by race, class, or ethnicity. Many cities still show patterns shaped by past discrimination. Housing shortages may lead to informal settlements, sometimes called squatter settlements or shanty towns. These areas often lack legal land ownership, sanitation, or infrastructure. They are common in rapidly growing cities where formal housing cannot keep up with population growth. Transportation is another major theme. Cities depend on roads, rail systems, buses, ports, and airports. Public transit can reduce congestion and pollution. Geographers study commuting patterns, accessibility, and how transportation shapes land use. Highways may encourage suburban growth, while train stations may create dense mixed-use districts. Cities today are increasingly connected through globalization. Some cities are called world cities or global cities because they influence finance, culture, and politics worldwide. New York City, London, and Tokyo are examples. These cities contain headquarters, stock exchanges, media centers, and major airports. Finally, geographers study sustainable urban development, which means designing cities that meet today's needs without harming the future. Ideas include walkable neighborhoods, green spaces, renewable energy, and efficient transit systems. A smart city uses technology and data to improve services such as traffic flow and utilities. Unit 6 teaches that cities are not random. They grow because of location, economics, migration, transportation, and planning decisions. They also reflect inequality, innovation, and culture. If Unit 1 asks, why is where? Unit 6 asks, why do cities look and function the way they do? Understanding cities helps explain how millions of people live, work, move, and shape the future of our world.